early in my career, I worked for this company and we thought we competed against IBM. It turned out we did not, but we had this idea that we did. And when we got in and we were pitching the thing that we did, we always talked about simplicity, ease of use, how easy it was to get somebody trained on our tool, time to value, all that kind of stuff. Like the thing was just so elegant, so clean. And we would go in and talk about that. And we would make fun of IBM because they had a thing. And in particular, we had a specific feature we used to make fun of, and it was a drop-down menu. And we click on this drop-down menu, and there were so many options you had to scroll. And so you click on this thing and go, look at this bull crap right here. This is terrible. Like, can you imagine? You got a user has got to figure out what these 29 things do, you know? And so we would pop this drop-down list and scroll. We had a little GIF, right? And we'd say, isn't that terrible? You don't want that. You want this, right? And ours is like, you got to do a thing, clickety, click, click, click. We get it done. And then, so we used to always talk about this. We're like, obviously people want this. Obviously nobody wants this, you know, scroll thing. Well, then I end up going to work at IBM. And I'm literally in a customer meeting with a customer, and the sales rep clicks on that same drop-down menu, and he's sitting across from a CIO at a great big bank, and he says, look at this. And I'm like, what's the customer going to say? And the customer says, that's amazing. So all of that is built into the product? He says, yeah, look at that. Any use case, any option, anything you want. Look at the flexibility on this thing. And the CIO at this giant company loved that.
Yeah.
And so that cracked my brain a little bit. And the reason it was different is because we were selling a completely different kind of customer. So we were selling to a customer that didn't want that flexibility. What they really cared about was ease of use. What they really cared about was how hard was it to get somebody on board or whatever. But this CIO of this giant company was thinking about, well, I got this department, that department, this department, that department. And they got all different requirements. And if the product doesn't do it, I'm going to have to do it with professional services. That's going to cost me a fortune, blah, blah, blah. Different customers, different requirements. This thing that we thought was their big Achilles heel weakness, turned out is actually their strength. And the thing that we thought was a strength was the reason we could never sell into those big accounts.